Do you want to do another double? Let's do a double. I'm just going to alternate between. I think that's my plan. Don't use only one type of tower. But why if I want? Yeah, knowing that, oh, I should have checked the saw blades. If they specifically, can apply every type of status effect, or if it's just bleed. Guess I haven't messed around with it. Let's just get the mana banks this time. I like the mana siphons, but they're not actually that good. At least in my opinion. Okay, lookout tower. Spots enemies, magnifies the damage they take. I'm gonna grab the Tesla coil first, because I feel like those are gonna have some really interesting uses. Especially if I can give them status effect damage. Challenge, you can only use the first 4. Maybe. Okay, let's do plasmatics. Because, yeah, we could go kind of silly with Tesla coils today. Let's see if I can get them to do it slow but sure. Increase poison damage. Let's see, is that even that helpful? Now let's start going for slow but sure. Wow, that bonus damage to armor really is not going to make much of a difference without some upgrades. Okay. Could go saw blades, more plasmatics. Let's see. Now let's go all in on these suckers. How expensive do they get? They get pretty expensive. That's the one thing. Are mana bolts any good? They are. They're actually quite good. Because they raise the base damage of your ballista towers up by almost a 50% per upgrade. It's not quite 50%. No, it's more like 25% per upgrade, but still pretty good. Let's see. I don't want any of these yet. Let's try the lookout tower, all the same. Let's see, I don't have enough money for it, though. I'm just gonna sell that one. It's not helping anybody here, but it's gonna help a lot here. Okay, just start spreading these out a little bit. Oh, they made it. Let's see. There we go. Tesla coils do burn damage. It's just so low that it's probably nothing. Okay, let's just upgrade it a couple of times. It's a little late for that one, but still. Because yeah, I think the problem with the Tesla coils is that their base damage is pitiful. Okay. Give them more burn damage. There we go. Now it's doing it. Spread that love. And we should probably also save up for the lookout and just see how that works. You can only damage shield before armor. Let's see. Now, I'm well aware of how shield and armor works. Just because I don't specifically talk about these things does not mean that I do not know. Oh, they do heal. Ouch. It's fine. Let's see. Mana to melt. Tower shredder. I mean, shredder tower could actually be pretty good. We got some great straightaways here. But no, let's keep pushing the Tesla coils. Expand that. Try lookout tower. How do you work? Okay, so the lookout tower seems to... So let's do... No shield, armor, and health. There we go. Do I want to do extra bleed? Electro hemorrhaging. There we go. Have I messed with the obelisk before? I've messed with pretty much every tower. I haven't messed with the particle cannon yet. That is the one. So it looks like the lookout tower. I don't know how to feel about it. But yeah, I think what the lookout tower does is it marks an enemy, but only maybe one enemy at a time? It might just be one enemy at a time. Let's grab Creeping Cough, though. I don't think we actually do poison damage yet. Okay. I should probably be putting these down. Gotta get that house money upgrade. Smidge more. But yeah, it puts a crosshair under enemies, but only seems to do one at a time. Yeah, fire rate is 0 RPM. So I think the, I think what it does is it'll specifically mark one enemy at a time. So I think we should probably do progress instead. At least for this one. And it could potentially even mark... I think it's an instant one. If it's got a 0 RPM, it probably just keeps one enemy marked at a time. And we're good. 2 blizzards off-grid for your home houses. Oh, you're right. How did that happen? I have no idea. Okay. Do I want to mess with some of these? I do and I don't. Let's go for the enchanted bolts. Ooh, a double back. But yeah, chances are what it does is it specifically adds this bonus damage to every hit to the marked target, but only that marked target. I can see edge cases where it's really useful. I could see it being really good if you had like maybe a bunch of them. Or, you know, a good way of, say, spreading a lot of damage to... I mean, we just did a lot of damage actually to that, that personnel carrier. So, I see where it's useful. And I'm kind of... Yeah, so it just instantly switches to whatever the target is. We have too much. I'm gonna grab some shredders. Because I feel like some shredding towers would probably go pretty far here. I could see lookout towers, especially maybe multiple lookout towers, being incredibly effective with some sprayer towers. Where they're hot swapping targets constantly and massively increasing the damage. And pair with an obelisk with the same priority so it boosts the single target damage. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Oh. I must have lost on the other side. Oh well. It's fine. Let's try that again. I should have focused a little bit more on the upper end, but it's fine. I wonder if marking targets can stack. I don't know about that. Let's give this a shot. I think lookout towers are good. I don't think I should rely on them early. They're too expensive for their perks. But once I potentially get them to be, like... I mean, especially with an obelisk, I bet they get wild. Let's just give ballistas slow. There we go. Let's see. Do I want to go back to mortars for once? I do really like mortars. Especially on a map like this. Let's see. Least shield, most health. There we go. Mortars gain blast radius. Yup. We might want to specifically go really hard in this area. Just tons of ballistas right here. Oh, please turn. Did you ever find shrines for occult knowledge? Yes. Yeah, I've actually found a couple of them. They're really good. Like, very much worth the investment. Global damage bonuses and all that sweet jazz. Okay. I think this is a mortar map, but I think beyond that... let's actually do... least armor, most health. There we go. Ballistas do extra damage to armor. Probably just grab EMP on this one. Oh, man. Look at this map. This map is just singing to me. This is mortar heaven. Yeah, let's go mortars, let's go particle cannons, and let's go, let's see, mortars, particle cannons, and, radars, probably. Just go full aggro here. Let's see. No, we want to do least shield. Okay. Actually, let's start with least shield. There we go. We want to grab here. Saw blades? I mean, saw blades are kind of okay, but kill them with fire. There we go. Mortar with freeze sounds like a good idea. So specifically, if I can get poison mortars, I can actually make it so my mortars slow enemies down. Let's see, mortars would work well with the spotting towers. Yes and no, because the mortars work based off of, because mortars work off of AoE damage, it's not quite as good. Because it's only going to benefit one of the enemies out of all of them. There we go. Another 2? Yeah. Okay, let's do least armor, most shield, most health. There we go. We grab next. Spot enemies. Slow but sure. Feel like I'm gonna grab slow but sure. There we go. This is like the most primo map I think I could possibly get. At least for this. Okay, what else do we do? Do we have any other good spots? We do. So this is going to be... There we go. Repair, extra bleed. None of these are mortar bonuses, which is unfortunate. I mean, I could go for vial consumption, which is good. Oh, let's go frostbolts, because that's going to go very far. Specifically, like, around here. Yeah, let's just do with that. And we want to just do fastest. For now. Oh boy. Okay. I just want these to mostly focus on fastest. Whoever's going quick needs to not be going quick. Okay. All mortars gain damage to armor. There we go. Yeah, my goal here is to slow enemies down and then get every status effect possible on my ballistas. Or not my ballistas, my mortars. It gets wild. We might want to get poison sprayers also with that poison slow effect, or just the frost hours. There we go. Let's see, ballistas do extra damage, or do I want to go mana bolts? I might want to go mana bolts. I could also just get encampments. Okay. I'm noticing a lot of backseating coming with, like, you're missing houses and stuff. I'll get to it when I get to it. I don't need to be constantly reminded of small things. I appreciate it, but it's a lot of just, like, you missed this, you missed this. And I don't want to say I'm, like, kind of cranky about backseating. I am. Very much so. It's just not the vibe that I want to, like, cultivate on this, I guess, as part of a community. Because I think I literally just missed one house. Let's see. Extra damage to armor, sorcery. No, sorcery isn't really that helpful. I'm gonna go for the extra poison damage. Boy, this is nothing short of incredible. Because we've got two pretty decently long straightaways into an area that is singularly very easy to cover with mortars. Obviously, we've got a little ways to go. And I did say that I need a lot more ballistas around here. Because, yeah, we want to just go nuts in this regard. Slow them down tremendously. I don't have a whole lot of ballistas that are set for progress, but I kind of don't want to. There we go, that should mess them up. Okay. Let's keep setting these to fastest. Could go make them suffer, but I don't know if that's that helpful. Or we could get the particle cannon. Let's get the particle cannon. I can't afford it. It's fine. Hey, mortars gain burn damage. That's what I'm looking for. And mana bank, which is the other thing I need. Let's go with this one. Alright, so that's some more status effects. Should rip armor off. And my mortars generally do enough damage that the status effects, I'm not going to say they stick around, but they actually, you know, do enough that it's worth it. How does someone poison a mortar shell? Gas cloud? Payload? Okay, only immediate problem is there's not a lot of great spots for me to put the particle cannon down low. I've kind of utilized them. Let's go with that. Okay, so we want to do probably least armor, most shield, most health. Actually, no. We should probably do progress. What was your fire rate? Pretty slow. There we go. Okay, ballistas do be kind of nice, but I think we want incendiary rounds. But yeah, a couple of particle cannons around to really rip shields off of things at a distance sounds like it would be pretty nice. They're very expensive, though. The one question is, how fast do they level? Oh. It's just 3 cost per. That's why. Oh gosh, that is really slow, actually. So, it is especially worthwhile to level up, things like the particle cannon that level kind of slowly. Because how much do you level? Okay, so it gains 1 cost per. Poisoning enemies also slows them by 5% of the poison gained. Alright, who needs slowing towers? I've got poison. Do I get a second particle cannon, or do I just get more mortars? Funny joke, more mortars. Okay, so you're going to be least armor, most shields, most health. There we go. More mortars. You're going to be... You're going to be least shield, most armor, most health. There we go. Alright. And... I'll put it here. Okay, so you're going to be progress and most health. Let's do... least armor and most health. Just to kind of finish things off. Okay. Make them suffer? Yes. That just kind of spreads it out a bit. I don't think I've gotten bleed on my mortars yet. No, I haven't. Okay, what else are we gonna do? And honestly, the more mortars I have, the better. Least shield, least armor, most health. There we go. And yeah, what I should probably do is just cover this entire area in ballistas that are mostly set for whatever the fastest enemies are. But if I just have tons of them all over the place, they should first hit most foes pretty aggressively. Or first hit, last hit. I don't know what I'm saying at this point. The other reason why I want to keep them hella slow is the longer my enemies are just stuck there and slowed, the harder it's going to be for them to specifically... Well, the more mortar shots I'm going to be able to pile into them, more than anything else. Do I want to do kill them with fire? My fire damage is already kind of good. I guess I could boost it further if I wanted to. Yeah, let's just push status effect damage. Okay. What are we doing? Another one of you? Yeah. Let's probably just do... least armor, most shield, most health. I don't generally want to set my mortars to progress, though I should definitely have probably a plane that is high damage and set to progress. There we go. More ballistas? Yes. I'm definitely seeing a lot of these guys are maybe a little too fast for me. All particle cannons gain 10 range. I mean, that's interesting. Oh. Oh. Maybe it's the reverse. Maybe we want a lookout tower, but we specifically centered around kind of the last area. More as kind of a means of finishing off the last couple instead. Maybe. Kind of expensive though, but I don't really have too much of a choice. Unless I want to go crit chance. Let's go for the crit chance. There we go. And yeah, we should probably look into ghost taxes at this point. Maybe another particle cannon. Though honestly, going really hard with ballistas all over the place seems like not a terrible idea. I'll need to invest in them a little bit more. Let's see, been enjoying Rogue Tower vids on YouTube. Can't wait to have a chance to play it. Yeah! Yeah, just 2 more days and then everybody gets it. Alright, how we doing here? I mean, it's very much Mortar paradise. What I really want is the ability to make them bleed. I could do make them suffer further. Sure. Let's see. This is why game creators give codes to content creators. I had a comment from somebody that was questioning whether or not it's a good idea to give codes to YouTubers this early. Because YouTubers, you know, will play the game and then, like, not continue to play it and people forget about it. Not so in this case. Let's see. I think I might actually want to get a particle cannon here that is just progress and most health. Yeah, I might want to just have some, like, big damage last hitting towers. That'd be a good one. Okay, mortars gain more poison. Yeah, sure. Grab that. See if I can make them double back a little bit. Let's see, this Wander gains the game's favor. It does feel like it, yes. Okay, let's do... What are you? Please shield. Please armor. No shield, most health. There we go. Alright, it's mostly working. I might still want to get a frost tower or something kind of around here to do last hits and also slow everything. Because I currently am almost... Yeah, frost tower wouldn't be bad. Someone was also saying don't put the frost towers up high because it might mess with how the snow particle effects work, which might actually be the case. But I'm going to tax ghosts first. Okay. I can only have that one there. Some of these ghosts are distinctly untaxable. Nope. Yeah, that one's on a +1. Unfortunately, you have to have them on the same height. Oh, is that a... That's on a height too. Eh. This one's good though. Let's see. Nope, not for any of these. Not for this one. Definitely for this one. This is going to kill my mana. Guaranteed. But I think it'll be fine. Okay, let's just double back a bit. And then build some more mana banks. There we go. Yeah, mana used, nearby gains tax efficiency, death tax due. Which, I think it's based on how many enemies have died. Like, I think we just get some amount of money per haunted house at the beginning of every round? I don't actually know how they quite work, to be honest. There we go. Kind of in the right ballpark there. It doesn't look like most enemies are coming past. Let's see, how are these doing? Decently well. Hey, and there's the hit shields. Or shells, not shields. Whoa, hi. This looks like suitifiably okay territory for ghost money. Actually, not as good as I would have liked it to be, but it's fine. Could it be that they gain money when you kill something near the grave? They'd have an AoE marker. Maybe that's the case, but I kind of doubt it. Okay. So far, so kind of something. I think we are going to want those frost towers sooner than later, though. Alternatively, maybe what we need is a mortar that is progress, most armor, most health. Because previously we were squeaking by without this problem. But I think we have a number of enemies that are making progress and like getting a little too far ahead. Your progress, most shield, and then most health. Okay, particle cannons. I could also do like shredder towers, which might not be a bad idea. Probably gonna maybe work on the particle cannons though. As decidedly questionably useful as they are. Oh, we killed a zombie oogie. Missed that. Poison damage and vial consumption. Let's go vial consumption. Which direction do we go? Because I really want to get one of these to turn, if I can. Okay, money is doing great. Oh, the lighting changed. Whoa. Weird. Okay, so you're just going to be progress and most health. And maybe slowest. We might also want to just boost a couple of these. Up to level 10. Because part of it is also, a lot of these ballistas aren't gaining a lot of EXP, so they're kind of piss poor at last hitting. But yeah, boosting their last hit potential should go a long way. Doing okay. Let's just boost a number of things kind of in this general area. Okay, and then it electrify nearby enemies. I think we actually might want range. Because we haven't actually gotten any of the longbow perks. Not fully sure if that's what I need the most here. Okay. Because a number of these are getting up to level 10 naturally, so I don't need to worry about it too much. Because yeah, Mortars gain way more EXP because of their statuses in AoE, I believe. Or just maybe the fact that they get to be hitting things constantly. Let's see. So far, so good. I'm just going to spare the money to just boost a number of these up to level 10. Because I think getting them to level 10 is where things just become much, much easier. And I don't think I need too much more than that. We do need frost towers, though. And we should also be on the lookout for these. Okay, so we need frost towers and we need universities. I noticed the crit chance is going up as you manually level them as well. Yeah, it's because of one of the perks I have. That is, ballistas do poison damage? Yeah, but frost keep. Let's just get both of these up to level 5. We might have to have a second section later. We'll see. Okay. So this entire path linchpins on kind of this spot here. I'll just leave it as is. There's this entire area linchpins here. Okay, that should be fine. We're gonna need some more mana, I think. This is probably going to get very expensive. I'll just keep expanding it this way. There we go. But yeah, really consistent slows should help tremendously. I don't... Yeah, and then the other thing is that gives my ballistas the chance to keep them up as opposed to building it up in minor levels. It looks like I'm going to, frankly, need more frost keeps. I almost wonder if I should have, like, 2. I'll get another one right there. Because they're not so expensive that I can't get just a couple of them. Does this guy just summon bats? Kind of. Okay. That's mostly good. They're definitely not making it as far. And yeah, I could also invest in encampments at some point. I really want to max out my mortars before I start mixing in too many other structures. Crit deal 10% of the target's current poison damage. Oh, I want expunge, but I want university. Okay. I still don't know what these fortresses looking things are. Okay. And yeah, Yeah, I want to just dump tons of money into these. But I'm not sure how much it's worth it. Can you put towers on fortresses? Oh, you can. I honestly would almost say it would be great to put like a obelisk on one. But I think I'm just going to do a mortar. I could put it on the particle cannon now. I think I might want to put a particle cannon on it, just because that way it's always going to be firing. There we go. And this is working. I was wondering about it. But yeah, grabbing those frost towers and just kind of pelting them in this general area seems to have done wonders. Okay, so it's not always firing, but it's getting there. Okay, particle cannons do bleed damage, EMP. Gonna go with that. And then whatever spare money I have, I'm gonna put into health research. Okay, so what is your priority? Probably most shield. Most armor. Most health. Maybe just least armor. Trying to have it do all three is probably no good. Let's see. I'm just gonna start spreading these around. Ooh. Okay, so the missiles have started to show up. Mostly fine. You're level 10, you're level 10. You're not. Yeah, this is the problem. These shitty-ass robots. We need encampments at this point, otherwise I think I'm not going to make it. Okay. Well, we got lucky. Some of these other ones would be great, particle cannon range or the extra crits, but we need encampments to not die horribly. Okay, and I'm going to keep these as close as possible to the main base. Okay, another encampment. There we go. That's what we want to do. And probably just more encampments than anybody has any reasonable use for. Because, yeah, they do a decent chunk of damage. Unleveled. That said, their levels are so cheap that I might as well invest pretty hard into these. Let's see. Have the front one just be armor. I think that's probably what I should do. Is instead of having it be one or the other, just focusing on one? Maybe? Okay, well that should make the missiles a lot easier to deal with. And then... armor studies. Do I have any more graves I could kind of invest in? Maybe. All towers gain crit chance. probably what I need. All the other ones are good, but the extra crit chance is going to go a very long way. Can I? Yeah, that should work. Death tax do 9. I don't think we're going to have any more graves that I can really utilize at this point. I think they stop showing up after a certain point. Oh, I don't even have enough money. I'd do it. Another particle cannon here? Maybe. I think I'm just gonna have landmines like crazy. Because if nothing can reach my tower, it doesn't matter. And most things get chipped down before they ever reach. But there's a couple that do. And I want to specifically knock them out of the park. Guys? Wow. I actually need more encampments. I possibly also just need some more mortars around here, pointed at progress and armor. Ow, it fired like 2 missiles last second. Damn. Because, yeah, I think too many of them are... too many of my mortars are distracted by things in the back. And it's an issue. I think I'm going to grab mana bolts. Let's see. And then maybe a particle cannon around here that is purely focused on high armor. Actually, let's just do progress and most armor. Maybe it should just be most armor. I think I just lose here. Yeah, there I go. Yeah, I have no mana as well. That probably kind of was doing it. I wasn't using mana for much. But, alas, it's fine. We did well enough, and now I think I can buy every single upgrade in the game. Okay. Yeah, maybe... Hot is... I don't know about that one. I don't know about these either. I think I might keep those out of the pool, just because I don't think I'm ever going to pick them. I think the main things that I needed there probably would have been, honestly, like the flamethrower tower. I didn't need a whole lot to pop shields off, but once those mechas show up, you need something more to take off their armor. And unfortunately, I think a lot of my mortars were very distracted doing other things, or maybe just too spread out, not firing enough. I don't know. An obelisk probably would have worked really well. The ton of double backs was great for mortars, but also confused aiming late game. Yeah, I could see that. I think mixing in some obelisks, maybe would have been good. I don't know. Oh well, it's too late. What's the upgrade at the top? Oh, it's just telling you that these exist, and that's it. Why does he not have a single fire upgrade? Because it never gave me one, and I also did have fire upgrades. I'm pretty sure my mortars would set things on fire, so maybe you weren't paying attention. I don't know. Unless I wasn't, but one way or another, I take what I can get, and I always try and prioritize what was best. The one other thing that hurt me was I didn't have any bleed upgrades, but they just never showed up. Oh well.